So here you can see how amazing these plants grow. We have not put any fertilizer in the ground here or anything. This rose we planted a little over 2 years ago. And it has a really fascinating scent. It's almost like a little bit of nutmeg in it. And it fills this entire corner of the courtyard. So sometimes we can smell it in the kitchen. We have our Espalier apples, which are doing great, our lemon trees. We have dahlias that are, they're growing like crazy. It's fantastic. And the first bunch of those dahlias, it's 4 different dahlias that grow like one ginormous plant. How great is that? And then that rose, we have a rose that starts in an orange tone and then fades to what is that? A light apricot color or something. It's really amazing.
It's beautiful.
I'm not that
rose.
good with colors, so.
And again, that we planted that hasn't been here very long.
Yes,
so.
that's actually only a year, a little over a year here.
Right.
So plants really love it here, and I can't believe the rose that just stood in front of. I mean, it has these risers, just insanely tall. It's fantastic. I mean, it couldn't be any prettier, really. And it looks really like one of those old roses. The leaves are incredibly healthy. And if I could, I would tell you which rose it is, but I'm not that good. So we have peas coming up. Raspberry, golden. Oh,
This is the beautiful currant bush.
this is our currant.
Yes, yes.
Oh, they're sweet now. Oh, perfect. We need to harvest raspberries and our mini strawberries.
Yep.
And I'm going to make like, it's going to be 1 or 2 jars maybe if we're lucky. But having raspberry strawberry jam, it's going to be so nice to cook a small amount. These are our black currants, which I think we have 1 left. Oh no.
Oh, there's a couple there.
Oh, they have such an intense scent. And this is, this will not get color. This will be a very pale, they call it white. But they're lovely. Now, peaches are kind of a mixed bag this year, aren't they? We need to really prune them again, strimmer them and prune them. There's the undergrowth, what doesn't get sunlight dies off, so we need to work on that a bit. But there are plenty on there for me to process and deal with. So I'm not, we don't always need a huge harvest, and this already is, I don't know, 20, 30 jars of jam. It's fantastic and incredibly tasty. So that's going to be the blood red peach Bellini jam, available only when you come to the Chateau. Welcome to the potager of Colombe. I know it's not huge. In the old days, all of this and the entire field, which is about 9 acres, was all vegetable gardens. So we don't need 9 acres of vegetable gardens because we don't have to feed 30 people for a year. But so here, these are 2 cucumbers. I have put out seeds for more in the greenhouse, which are coming up. So these are already getting mature and they have small cucumbers on them. So then the next ones are going to be planted in about 2 weeks. Plants get exhausted and they stop producing, so then we have cucumbers till the fall. It's really great. We have 3 pumpkins here, edible pumpkins. They are, oh good Lord, I always butcher this word, so forgive me, potillon. They're smaller, dark orange, and you can just chop them up, take the seeds out, chop them up, cook them with the skin, which is hard, but it softens up. So it's very, very easy to cook with them. And then we have tomatoes, and I don't even know how many plants we have. This is 3, 6, 8, 9, 13, 20, 24.
Right, and we have it's a variety of cherry tomatoes.
Yes, cherry tomatoes, cooking tomatoes, Roma. Because when you cook with Roma tomatoes, it's or San Marzano, they don't have a lot of the jiggly stuff on the interior. So therefore, it's you don't need to cook it so long for the water to evaporate to have a really like nice, creamy and thicker sauce. So that's great. We have a whole bunch of those. They were just planted, and you have to. I find it beneficial to stagger when you plant, because otherwise we would sit with like 40 kilos of tomatoes at the same time, and
Right.
so now it's a bit stretched out. So we can when we cook, it's going to be already the end of July, early August, when it's really, really hot. The tomatoes are going to be in really fantastic taste. So that is really, really wonderful. And we have, what else do we have? Oh, beans. Don't let me forget the beans. So here we are, our beans. These are 20 beans that Jane pre-grew. She has some of them too. So lots and lots of beans, which is fantastic. I have purple French beans or string beans in the greenhouse, which we'll plant in between. So they have, then we will have, hopefully, a really, really good harvest of beans. They're fantastic because you can just blanch them in the hot water and then freeze them. And lovely. I mean, just really, really nice. And they're not eaten by rabbits or deer. How fantastic is that? And neither are tomatoes, by the way, too. So lots and lots of beans, which is fantastic. And then in this corner here, we have 2 artichoke plants, and we have dahlias, because we will have a cut flower garden. We will expand this further. But so we'll have a cut flower garden for the chateau, so that we don't have to buy a lot of flowers. We can just harvest them or cut them in the garden, and then fill the rooms of the chateau. It's really exciting. And we have in the greenhouse zinnias and little dahlia plants, which will not bloom until next year, but the dahlia, but that's also exciting. They will all be transplanted to here. So when we turned on the fountain this morning, everything was just lovely. Where is Stuart? There he is. It was great. And so we're back, and it's an absolute disgusting disaster. I'm going to show you. as you can see, this is very frustrating. So these are pollen beetles, or which thrive on colza or canola oil plants. I mean, canola plants, the rape plants, canola plants, actually damage them. And so we had a canola field right across from us this year, and 3 years ago.
Right. We saw that as you saw those in our previous vlogs, they're the bright yellow fields.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blooming very
they're
early.
beautiful, but
Stunning.
you know, yeah.
And so, since there is no more, there are no more flowers there, they migrate away from the fields, and we have hundreds of thousands of them drowning themselves in a fountain. So the water then start to decompose, and so we have rotting bug water in our fountain. So we have to clean it out again, wait it out for about a week or so, because they don't have that long a life cycle. And then we can actually refill the fountain again. It's very, very frustrating, but oh well, we do what we have to do. Hello, not from Colombes, but from Neuvy-Pailloux. I think I pronounced that slightly correct and slightly incorrect. Anyways, it's a beautiful day, and we're at a brocante that we have been once before. And we had guests checking out this morning, guests checking in this afternoon. So busy, 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 and it's a really good thing to be. Anyways, let's see what we can find, if we find anything. Okay, that was fun. It was a lot of baby clothes, children's clothes.
It was very
shoes.
questionable at the beginning, wasn't it?
But so, got this for bottles.
Yep.
Lovely.
Yep.
We have one, now we have two. And we got something that's really interesting. It's actually upside down. This is a printing plate for wallpaper.
Yeah.
It's probably 18th century.
Yeah, and I said to Patrick, and it's like, well, it looks like, well, we're going to check out the markings on the back. It has some writing on it. And it looks like it was a multicolored print, and this is probably one color plate
Yes.
from that wallpaper. So,
But it's really nice.
what
This
a
is
fun
a
thing
damask
to-
print.
absolutely, yes.
Fantastic. And of course, you know, it's continuous. The bug does not belong on it. But yeah, it's really, really quite cool. And so we can actually hang that up because it's very decorative. And we can use it.
Yeah.
Just use it, wash it off, and that's what they've done for centuries.
Absolutely.
So that's really, really cool.
Yeah, that was a fun find.
Yeah. Totally unexpected.
If you enjoyed this video, please use the like feature to let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our Journey to the Chateau YouTube channel if you would like to see more. Once you've subscribed, you can tap the notification bell in order to ring it, which will allow you to receive all notifications from our channel. Thank you.